Welcome to online classes. Second PUC Computer Science. So Computer Science subject code is 41. So dear students, this is Madhusudhan Gundi, lecturer of Computer Science. From today onward, so I will take Computer Science subject through online classes because COVID-19 situations. So that's why. So we are taking the classes, online classes here. So dear students, one important instructions to you. So during online classes, if you get any doubts regarding topic wise, so don't worry, just feel free to ask the question, otherwise comment your questions in comment box. Okay, so I will clarify all the your doubts, so whatever, and I hope you understand the main situations here. Okay, so directly I will start the session, that is introduction part here, that is computer syllabus here. So this is our computer syllabus, that is 4 unit here, that is unit A, backdrop of a computers, unit B, computing in C++, unit C, large database inquiries, unit D, advanced concepts in communication technology. So dear students, in our computer syllabus, there are 4 unit here. So you must understand here, our computer syllabus is 4 unit. Unit A, backdrop of computers. Unit B, computing in C++. Unit C, large database and queries. Unit D, advanced concepts in communication technology. Okay. Design of question paper here. Design of question paper. So means you have to understand the question paper here. Of course, already you studied in first PUC classes, and already you know the first PUC classes in main exams, question papers, that is this question paper having a time 3 hours 15 minutes. Same thing in our second PUC is also 3 hours 15 minutes here. So 15 minutes is nothing but here 15 minutes for reading the questions paper here. You read all the questions. Very important, that's because ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ 15 ನಿಮಿಷ ನೀವು ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಆದರೆ ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ನಮಗೆ 15 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಟೈಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು 15 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ದೆನ್ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಪ್ರೀ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಇಯರ್, ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ 15 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದನ್ನ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ನು ಟೈಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 3 hours 15 minutes ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರೋದು 3 hours, ಬಟ್ 15 minutes ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 15 minutes ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹೇಗ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಡಿಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇಯರ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಥಿಯರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪೇಪರ್ 70 marks paper, practical examination it is 30 marks paper. So overall your computer science subject total marks is 100 here. ಅರ್ಥಾಗ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC ನೀವು ಏನ್ ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ ಅದೇ ತರ ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಥಿಯರಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಏನೋ ಪೇಪರ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು 70 marks. ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆ 30 marks ಇಂದ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಬಟ್ ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇಪರ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 100. ಸೊ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಸ್ಕೋರಿಂಗ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಸ್ಕೋರಿಂಗ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಇಯರ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್. See, out of 30 practicals, almost ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 30 ತಗೊಂತೀರಾ, ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 30 25 ತಗೊಂತೀರಾ, 28 ತಗೊಂತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್, ಯಾರು ವರ್ಕ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ, ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅವರು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂತಾರೆ. ಸೊ 30 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್. ನೀವು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು 70 ಆಫ್ ಥಿಯರಿ. ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 70 ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 70 ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 60 ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, 55 ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, 45 ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲಾರ್ದ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎರಡೂ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ತಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಯಾರು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋದು ಕೂಡ ಕಠಿಣ ಇದೆ. ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ದಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಯರ್. ಸೊ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 70, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 70 ಥಿಯರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್, ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 70 just pass agbeku andre, so you have to score here minimum 22 here. 22 is a passing marks. So passing marks is not important here. What I am saying here, computer subject is scoring subject here. If you score here, definitely all the subject you will score ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೋ, and finally your second PUC results distinction ಬರೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಮ್ದು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಸಿಂಪಲ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ half of the 30%, 30 marks practical examination your separate irutte, ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 70 ಗೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. 22 just passing purpose ಅಂತ ಓದೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. So hope you understand the main important here. This is very very important. Okay, so ಏನ್ ನಾವು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? Okay, so I will move to the next one. Means I will move important here, means weightage to objectives here. What are the objectives and what are the weightage you have, and how much marks you will score here? That is important. These are the three important, that is objective, weightage, then marks here. See, ಇದನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾಲೆಜ್ 30% ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. That is whatever your subject, either computer science subject or whatever subject, but your knowledge should be need here. So those who have a knowledge, then you will knowledge weightage marks is 31. If you 30% of a knowledge having means 31 marks, definitely you will score. It's not a magic, definitely you will score, but you have 30% of weightage about your knowledge here. 40% of weightage about your understanding concept here. This is very very important. Those students is understand the concept, then your contribution is 40% of understanding, means definitely you will score 43 here. Definitely, no matter that is, definitely you will score 43 marks here. But you have to understand 40% of weightage. 40% of weightage is nothing but at least basic understanding is very essential. Simply keep on biting means biting is a not luck. Biting is not giving a any ಬೈಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬೀಳಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಸೊ ಕೀಪ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸಿಂಗ್ means first you have to understand them, very important. That's why I am saying 40% of understanding. You having a 40% of understanding concept, definitely you score 43. Application side here means for writing skills, that is application and skill. Application is 20% here, skills then 10% here. So overall it is 31% here. Means you have application side 20%. Application is nothing but about your practice purpose and practical purpose. There, how to execute your practicals, what are the programs is there. First of all, program practice ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ programs ಇದೆ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನೇ practice ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, anything, everything. So ನಿಮಗೆ teach ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, so just you follow that and keep practice that. But before following, before practicing, that first you to understand the concept, right? Once you understand the concept, then no matter about this 31 marks here, understanding is more important here, 40% here. Okay, so overall it was 100% weightage. Means you overall your 100% weightage, your contribution is 100% is definitely you will 100% contribute Andre, definitely you will score 105 marks here. 105 marks is nothing but what here? 105 is nothing but I will tell you in the next step. Okay, but your 100% contribution is needed. About 30% in knowledge, 40% understanding, application 20%, 10% about your skill. All you having means, so no, don't worry, definitely you will score maximum here. Okay, hope this is very important you to understand, because as I seen in our classes, some rest of students, they always keep on biting all the concept here. So please don't do that. If you biting a concept, no one remember to any concept here. Biting it gives only for 10 to 15 minutes. That's ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ನೆನಪಿರಲ್ಲ ಬೈಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. So don't buy it. Almost all you have to understand. So understand. Okay. If you not understand the concept, you can ask the question and you can take and clear the answers here. Okay, so don't worry. See, and next is that is main weightage to content or subject unit here. So main weightage content, that is in your question paper pattern here. So this is most important. You have to understand the question paper pattern. So question paper pattern, nothing but there are number of questions is 37 is there. In your question paper, it is having a number of questions 37. 37 nothing but you are dividing a part A, part B, part C, and part D sections wise. So 4 parts dividing here. Overall, it is 70 marks theory paper. So number of questions is 37. So part A is nothing but a compulsory. It is 1 mark questions here. 1 mark questions means how many number of questions in your question paper? That is 10. So 10 questions nothing but it is 1 mark questions here. Then 8 questions is nothing but part B, 2 marks questions here. Then part C, 8 marks questions, that is nothing but 3 marks questions here. Then part D, 11 marks questions, nothing but here 5 marks questions here. So overall it is 37 number of questions. 37 number of questions is there. Then so what you have to do here? You have to understand all these things. Okay, right? Question paper pattern here. This is very, very most important you have to understand. See, subject unit wise, very important here. Yeah, subject unit. Of course, what I told you, in our subject having 4 unit here. That is ABCD. A means backdrop of the computers. B means computing in C++. Large data database inquiries. Advanced concepts in communication technology. So overall, it is a 4 units. So here you are observing here, each unit takes different weightage marks here. Backdrop of computer takes 31 marks. Computing in C++, it is 39 marks. Large database inquiries, 18 marks. And unit D, advanced concepts in communication technology, it is 17 marks. Since each unit, it is having a different total marks. Okay, so first unit, that is backdrop of a computers. So here, very short answers, long answers, and essay type answers here. Very short answers is nothing but 1 mark questions compulsory. Each unit, it is having a 1 mark questions. Each unit having a 2 marks questions, that is short answers, 3 marks questions, also long answers, and 5 marks questions, essay type answers here. Okay, now very short answers, long answers, and essay type. Means nothing but here 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, and 5 marks here. So overall, it is dividing it different marks here. So first, let me tell you about the total number of questions to be answered here. Means how many questions you have to answer here. See, in 1 mark question, that is very short answer, 1 mark questions, all 10 questions you have to attempt in your main exam. See, number of questions is 37 here in your question paper. That is part A section, what it is. Number of questions is 10 means each question carries 1 mark here. Means 1 mark compulsory. your choice, and the next is your choices. Next is very advantage to you people, that is choices. So choices comes from second part, third part, and fourth part, that is B, C, D. Part B, C, D, it comes choice questions. Very important choice questions here, dear students. So you must understand in number of questions, part B, so there is 8 questions. In 8 questions, you have to answer only 5 questions here. Only 5 questions here. So remaining it is 3 options, 3 choices. See here, 3 options and 3 choices here. So very important here. Suppose 3 choices is nothing but here. Suppose you don't know the particular question, then skip that. Choose next one questions here, because your options availability 3 questions in 2 marks questions here. Okay, so very important. Same thing, part C section, that is 8 marks. Sorry, 8 number of questions here. Here is also an you have to attempt only 5 marks. Then rest of 3 is also choices here. In 3 marks questions is also. Okay. Then lastly, part D section. So number of questions is 11. That is 5 marks question. Here you have to answer only 7 here. What about extra? So suppose you are having 11 questions means in that you have to attempt only 7. Then what about next extra questions, extra choices here? 4 remaining. So 4 is a choices here. 4 is choices here. So 5 marks questions having the 4 extra questions, 3 marks questions having the 3 extra questions, 2 marks having the 3 extra questions. So overall it is 35 extra marks is here. 35 extra. It is nothing but your question paper having 70 marks, but you will attempting all the number of questions means that is 105 marks. Means the number of 37 questions, all questions you are attempting means you will get 105 marks, but there in your main exam paper that is only for 70. 105 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ನಿಮಗೆ 35 marks extra ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಚಾಯ್ಸಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಯರ್. ಈ ಚಾಯ್ಸಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಚಾಯ್ಸಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so this is our complete unit sections, that is ABCD, and each unit having a different total marks. Okay, so overall in you are having a question paper 70 marks theory, but of course the 105 marks is means 35 marks is available there, choices available there. So but overall you are having a 70 marks theory paper. So 35 is choices is there. So choices comes from B, C, D sections here. 2 marks, 3 marks, and 5 marks are sections. Okay, this is very important. You must understand your main importance. This is called a blueprint here, dear students. Okay, so we'll move to next one, that is a reference textbook here. So means in your college they will providing a library books. Suppose nowadays we are in the COVID situation, online situations, so we can't go in college, we can't go colleges. So how to refer textbooks means, don't worry, here is the PU board website link. So go to that URL link and you will get textbook of this computer subject, that is PDF textbook, pure portable document file textbook available in that is. So here it is the URL address, PU board website URL address, http://pue.corp.nic.in PUE support underscore HTML academic second TXT book BK book underscore ENG.STM. ENG is English medium. So you go through this link and you will get PDF textbook here. So not only for computer science, then there you will get all the whatever you having a subject, second PUC, all the PDF files is there. Don't worry. Okay, for computer science, even all the Kannada, English, business studies, accountancy, so whatever. So dear students, if you fail to download these PDF textbooks, just drop your queries into my comment section. So definitely coming days I will show you how to download PDF textbooks also. Don't worry. Okay. First you try this. If you're not getting or if you're getting any trouble here, don't worry. Just say in comment box, I will show you, I will upload another one video that is how to download this type of PDF textbooks here. Okay. See important it is. So if you don't know it, just say in comment box. Okay, dear students. Okay. Then so we will start actually unit A, that is backdrop of a computers. So backdrop of computers having a contains that is a 4 chapters here. So here the chapter, 4 chapter description, very short answers, long answers, essay type, then total marks here. See in unit A section, it is having the 4 chapters here. Each chapter having a different weightage marks. That is first chapter, typical configuration of computer system takes 4 marks. Boolean algebra 9 marks. Logic gates 4 marks. Data structures 14 marks. So overall it is 31 marks. Unit A having 31 marks. Unit A, it is having 4 chapters here. Each chapter having different weightage marks. And one more here, notice here, very short answers, long answers, and essay answers. That is 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 5 marks. So this dot line indicates, means here no any questions here. Means they will not ask from 2 marks questions here. Okay, skip this dot line. It's not 2 marks questions. ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಿ ಡಾಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅರ್ಥ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನಿದೆಯೋ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮತ್ತೆ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ questions here. Okay, just skip this. Only refer wherever it is. Same thing. Boolean algebra also. First 1 mark question illa, skip this. 2 marks questions ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 3 marks illa, skip this. 5 marks ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. only 1 questions ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So overall 9 marks. So ಈ ತರ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ, then analyzing, then hard working. Finally smart work is important. So first go through this slowly, step by step here. Okay. So overall, same thing here. First unit having 31 marks. Okay. Then let's see the next one. That is chapter number 1, typical configuration of computer system. Here 1 mark 1 question, 3 mark 1 question, overall 4 marks here. So let us start first chapter. That is typical configuration of a computer system. It is having a content, the overview. Generally we call here overview. First is introduction part. Second is block diagram of a computer system. Then motherboard here. Motherboard having introduction to motherboard, types of motherboard, components of a motherboard, then memory concept. First registers, here cache memory, and last primary memory. Then fourth, power supply to the computer system. The last, assembling the computer system here. So overall, this is an overview of chapter number 1. That is typical configuration of computer system here. So here you will understand the concept here. That is introduction of about a computer system, block diagram of the computer system here. Means the types of a computer system. So in first you see what you have studied there. Just here recalling all this first introduction part. Then after that, second is the motherboard. Very important concept here, motherboard. So you have to understand the introduction part of motherboard and types of motherboard and components of a motherboard here. Once you understand the motherboard concept, then only you will understand the memory concept here. That is a primary memory, cache memory, then register memory here. After that, power supply to the computer system. Means how we are going to supply the power here. That is also you have to understand here. Then assembling the computer system here. So overall, it is a first chapter overview here. Okay. Okay. Then in next session, means in the next classes, we'll see the first unit A, backdrop of computers. That is first chapter, typical configuration of computer system. So it is how much marks? It is 4 marks. Okay. So in the next session, next classes. So hope you better. You have to sit patiently and you understand clearly here. Okay, so subscribe this channel. If you subscribe means then only you will get updated about my channels here. Okay, and also press the bell. Don't forget to comment. Okay. Okay. Thank you.